store, grab it because that's what everybody has always done. So now we're just introducing and changing the paradigm. So that's why Mr. Coleman is always saying we have the most residual nature product in the history of direct sales. So I don't even know the young lady's name, but she's sitting right here in the white top right here. What is her name? Jada. Come on, y'all give her a big snap. It's good to see you again. And if I remember correctly, you at the time were like 16, 17. So if you don't mind, look in the camera, and if you don't mind, tell the audience your story. Are you in school now? So tell the whole story about it. Share experience, all that right. Don't give her another big snap.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jada Martin. I'm 17 years old. At the time, I was actually 16 years old. My mother was watching the video last year, May, and I had saw her watching the video. I attend Meadowbrook High School and I'm pursuing biology, physics, and chemistry. I'm in upper 6. I saw my mother watching the video and I said, Mommy, you know, you have to try this. You have to actually try this, because when you learn science and you're hearing things, you're like, okay, this must work based on the science behind it. So I was so curious to try out this pad. And my brother went away in August and he got some samples. He brought them back to Jamaica in September, and I had my menstrual cycle that September and I tried it. From I had tried it, my cycle was reduced from a 5-day cycle to a 3-day cycle. I had no cramps at all while wearing the pad. I had no mood swings or anything. Normally I'd be lousy at school, I'd want to sleep because of the pain in my belly, or I have headaches, but I had no cramps at all. I had no odor while wearing the pad, no odor whatsoever. I was dry the entire time while I was wearing the pad. And from I wore the pad, I just couldn't stop wearing the pad because I was so excited about it. I even did a demonstration at school with some boys in my grade, and they were like, oh my God, wow, this is so cool, whatever, because they don't really do the sciences that I do. They were so excited about doing the business also. I even videoed it and sent it to my mother. I was so excited about the pad because it's just a change for me. I was affected by yeast infection slightly, and it had helped because I have no yeast infection anymore, and I'm just so comfortable with wearing the pad nowadays. So that's my testimony.
Yes, I saw her come in and I was nudging Sophia. I said, she's a superstar in the United States, man. So thank you for giving her. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a little bit of training today, and then we're gonna let you have the opportunity. And I don't want to mess up what Mr. Crump or Mr. Coleman have planned, but maybe we come at the end and answer a few questions for the market. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is a training that I've done in the past that's really based on timing, and it says, Jamaica, do you know what time it is? It's going to help you understand the significance of where we are at this moment in time with Nspire Network. All right. Understand. All right. There's 4 phases of growth in any network market opportunity. Here's what you got to understand. If you do not understand the phase, the reason why a lot of people don't win direct sales is because they don't understand the cycle, the timing of where they are in the industry. And Mr. Coleman hit on it earlier. You can get involved in the right company at the wrong time. You can get involved in the wrong company at the right time. I've had people who I've known who got involved in a bad company at the right time and made a ton of money. So understand there's 4 phases. There's the formulation phase, concentration phase, momentum phase, and the stability phase. The slide says the best time to join an MLM opportunity is during the concentration phase. At this phase, the company has been proven, but has not yet hit momentum. In the momentum phase, the company will experience massive explosive growth at a very rapid rate. In this phase, the most millionaires will be born and success is abundant for the masses in the company. Take a wild guess at where Nspire is right now. What phase of growth would you say we're at? Anybody? Raise your hand. Who would say? Somebody says concentration. What say the next one? You say what? Momentum. Oh my God. Who else? Anybody? Both of those are wrong. Only 2 left. Formulation. Guys, we are in the embryonic stage. We haven't even been born yet. We're still developing systems. We're still putting together all the infrastructure. We're still putting the foundation together. So we're right here. We haven't even hit concentration. We definitely haven't hit momentum yet. Now, that's one thing to say that. But what I want to do is give you a case study. Let me back up too. I'm kind of a nerd, right? I love information. I love having useless information in my brain, right? So I'm going to give you all a case study that I put together years ago that's going to show you how one company went from formulation to ultimately what's called critical mass. It's also going to help you illustrate how the timing is so great for you all here in Jamaica. So next slide. This company is called Nu Skin. Anybody heard of Nu Skin? Nu Skin is a multi-billion-dollar company in the United States. They have an incredibly impressive array of health and wellness products. Nu Skin was compared to some of the giants in network marketing. Avon, Amway. Avon was founded in 1886. This gives you an idea of how old the industry is. Direct sales is not new. Direct sales has been around for a long time. Amway, anybody heard of Herbalife? Matter of fact, this is Herbalife office. On our way to Mobile, we passed Herbalife. You said where? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Discovery Day. Yes. So, Nu Skin was founded in 1984, but understand this was a ranking done in 2010. 26 years after the fact, right? They hit $1.5 billion in sales with 800,000 distributors. Now, I just want you to kind of file that away. Excuse me. Now, I love this slide. It says in the first billion, over 500 millionaires were created. This company created over 500 millionaires. What are they absorbed in that? A lot of companies don't create 5 or 10. This one company created 500 million. Think about this. When were they founded? 1984. 5 years later, they went to $40 billion. A year after that, they went from 40 to 240 million, and then within the span of 3 years, they went from 240 to over $1 billion. And in this 3-year time frame, they call that the momentum phase. We also acknowledge it as a window of opportunity. This is when the 500, between 1990 and 1993, 500 people in that company became financially free. They became millionaires. So where would you guess, again, on this timeline, where would Nspire be? Where would we be considered? What date would you put up? 1984. This is where we are. We haven't even been selling products for a full year. May the 23rd of 2018, we will have been selling products for 1 year. So when people are saying, oh my gosh, this is late, oh, this isn't working, guys, that's what happens in the formulation phase. Things aren't supposed to be perfect. It took them 5 years. Guys, we're so far ahead of the curve. You know why? Because I work with giants like Mr. Devon Coleman, Mr. Devon Pro. We have a vision and a strategy that is blowing companies out of the water. We stay in our lanes. I'm not nearly as, if there was a recruiting contest and I had to compete against Devon Coleman, I would lose every time. Seriously, this man has come to Jamaica and out-recruited Jamaicans. That's not funny, that's serious. It's like, he's not even from here. He is just, he is a wizard at it. We'll be doing something, having dinner, we go to the car, where's Coleman at? And he's prospecting, giving out pads, trying to sign people up, getting people invited to the meeting. He's always in drive mode. Mr. Crump, one of the best trainers in the industry. You all get a chance to hear him. One of the things that we've done that you all have to appreciate. We offer so much expertise. We offer so much value for absolutely free. You know what most companies do? They come to you and they try to rob you from the very beginning. These guys do a training called Behind the Curtains. Behind the curtains. And you know what they do? They take you behind the curtains of the industry and tell you all the things companies don't want you to know. Like how they use meetings really to make extra money. How instead of just giving you some shirts that cost them a little next to nothing, now this is a nice fabric on this stuff. Y'all know we put some money on these shirts. Okay, right? But anyway, we just give them to you. This is our investment into the marketplace. Because we're trying to show you that we're not trying to, and then who has ever had to pay for a meeting in Jamaica? Don't put your hand out. Not one of our meetings. Not one of our meetings. We don't want you to feel like all of a sudden you can't participate because you haven't paid. Right? That's just not the culture that we've created. So we're sitting around and we're trying to make everything better. Even with the Cherish Boutique, Man, we're gonna go by again and look at it today. I just can't. It's like my house going up. I just keep looking at it. Like, oh, I don't want to leave Jamaica because the store is coming. Y'all understand? This will be the first store of its kind on planet Earth. Think about it. No, I'm not making this up. Wow. Wait. Name another store, another franchise that has a store, a boutique dedicated to nothing but pads. Oh, you can. And we're going to do it so sexy. Oh, you all should see this. Man, we're going to have some music. Oh, ladies, we're going to have, it's going to be so sexy. And oh my God, it's going to be swag. Oh, I mean, just, man, tenant. I mean, it's got a subwoofer and a little DJ. I mean, y'all going to go in there like, oh my, what? Oh, I mean, y'all, it's just going to be crazy, right? So, the first of its kind. And it's going to be right here in Kingston. And you know, we were talking about in the parking lot yesterday. And a big thanks to, where's Mr. Melvin at? Where's Mr. Melvin? Right there, Mervin. Mr. Mervin. Raise your hand, Mervin. Send it real quick, Mervin. Man, Mervin has been taking us around all over the country. Thank you so much, sir, for everything that you've been doing to help us here. He has a customs broker here on the island, so he's going to be helping us with some customs-related issues. We were in the parking lot in Montego Bay, and we were asking people, you know, about how much do you make on a weekly or a monthly basis? Because we want to find out what can we do. We want to supersede that. And I think the young lady said that a week. I think I asked her this question. I said, if you were applying for a job as a manager of a retail store, what salary would you name to us that would just blow you away? That would just say, man, I would die to work there. And she said, $150, I think $150.
It was $100 a week. A week.
$100 a week. US. She said, if you paid me $100 a week US, oh my gosh, I might never live. We turned around and huddled up. That might work. Do you understand that in the United States, if they work 8 hours, they may make $100 a day. So we don't want to come and do the minimum in Jamaica. We want to, when you go through the interview process to work at that boutique, man, it's going to be very impressive because we are really trying to change lives. We're talking about scholarship programs that we get, because we found out that maybe for $1,500 a quarter, that a person can go to college. So maybe we can sponsor 2 or 3 young ladies to go to college here, go to university here. Guys, it's going to be a center of hope for a lot of people in the country. It's not just going to be a center for pads and t-shirts and other feminine hygiene products. We're really excited about that. So I wanted you to get an idea of where we are on the timeline. Guys, we haven't even finished a full 12-month sales cycle. And you guys are already in the mix. So we're really excited to show you that so you can understand that. But you still might not be clear about exactly what formulation looks like. So I'm going to give you some examples of formulation. My fonts are off. It usually looks a lot better than that, but I had to convert to PowerPoint. But what does formulation look like? So anybody tell me what that is? What is this? Come on, take a guess. What is this? Somebody said cake batter. What do you say, Lois? Anybody else? Baking a cookie. Yeah. Well, the problem is we really don't know because it's formulation, right? It's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff. But once it's all done, once the baker put the final touches on it, it's a beautiful cake. See, early on in the process, you didn't really know what it was. But once you gave it some time, it evolved into something great. I'll give you another example of formulation. Oh, that's my son. That's my son right here. That's Brandon. This is Brandon when he was like 6. He was at one of our meetings, listening to his dad and his partners talk. Hey, Mr. Crump, this is at Maestro's. This is at Maestro. Brandon on front row with his buddies at Maestro. Brandon listened to his dad. My son now has his own business. Brandon is a sophomore at Georgetown. He started his first company when he was 9. He's authored books. He's been on radio shows literally around the country. He trains on entrepreneurship.
Steve Harvey show.
Well, somebody said Steve Harvey. This is Brandon today. That's Brandon today. He's on one of the biggest shows in America, the Steve Harvey show. Did you see that? Yeah, Brandon and his partner Jordan is at the Wharton School of Business, and Steve gave them $5,000 towards their business, Young Moguls. Matter of fact, these shirts that you all are wearing were designed by Brandon. So all of the apparel that you all see for Nspire Brandon has designed, on our behalf. And so that's just an example. But early on, you may not have seen that